like this.
Okay, so let me check it. Okay. The inability to keep the eye open. Okay, blurred or impaired. Okay, so this is multiple choice question or no?
Yes, it's a
So,
multiple choice.
okay, so what are the choices?
The first one is observation and awareness, disease, vision,
What?
vision.
Okay. So the first one was?
Observation.
Okay. Or impaired, can be, impaired. So which one can be the best?
I choose vision.
Vision?
Yeah, impaired vision.
Okay. Vision or observation. So, can be because we have, blurred vision. So of course, when we say the ability, of course, the inability to keep the eye open, blurred or impaired vision, of course. So it's okay. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, of course. And we have something, for example, we have blurred vision. It's something like eye conditions that, cause blurred vision include, for example, something like refractive errors like this. So this is eye problem. So interesting. So of course we have blurred vision. That's right.
yes. Okay. Thank you, teacher. That's
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so and now you're ready to start?
yes.
Great, very good. Okay, so let's begin. Just let me start sharing my screen so that, okay, let me share my screen. Okay, as I remember, last session, we started up to,
Writing.
yeah, writing. And, yeah, I know, but I think that, yeah, we need to, yeah, okay, we need to study, okay, this part. So, part 3. And as I remember, we're going to have a sample to do. So, advantage, disadvantage sample. So, yeah.
Have you seen the homework that I?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about it because I couldn't open the file. So I don't know what's wrong
Ah,
with this file, but I couldn't open the files. So if you can change the format of the files, I can see them. But unfortunately, I couldn't.
yes, yes.
So just, I tried to do it, but unfortunately I couldn't, and I couldn't check them. Well, so,
Uh,
yeah.
can I give it to assistant teacher? Then she will give to you.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Of course, you
Yes,
can ask them. So, yeah, of course. Yeah.
yes.
Discuss
After,
them the issue and ask them to send me so they can change the format and they can send me.
yeah, yes, yes.
Of course, very good. Okay, well, and today, main and supporting ideas. So, let's do this part. And after that, we will actually practice a sample together, a real sample from IELTS exam together. Of course, advantage, disadvantage, task. And I will teach you how to write. And of course, I will give you some alternatives in order to make your something like essay, write your essay. Okay, well, but first of all, let's get started with this part 3. Use the phrases below to write topic sentences for your ideas from exercise 2. So do you remember, do you remember this exercise? So this one, living in a busy city, advantages, disadvantages. Do you remember we discussed this?
Yeah, yes.
So now okay. So use the phrases below, okay, to write topic sentences for your ideas from. Okay, so for example, actually the purpose of having this task or this question is to uh, know how to, for example, make and how to write your topic sentence. Okay, that is really important because this part of your maybe sentence actually includes the main idea, consists of the main idea of your text. So I can guess the main idea of the text from your topic sentence. Well, so may I ask you to do this part, for example?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Um, with now, do I need to read again the example?
Of course you can.
One problem with increased life expectancy is an aging population that puts a strain on health care services.
So for example, one problem, so we have an example here. One problem with, what problem with increased life expectancy is an actually aging population that puts a strain on healthcare services. So this is the main advantage of, for example, the main advantage of doing contact sports is that
Um, con- contact work.
yeah, contact sport. For example, I'm trying to give you actually some alternatives to use. For example, because look, this sport actually we have in part two. So we have doing contact sports, living in busy cities, and increased life expectancy. So we have three topics that we can talk about. The first one, actually, as you can see, is about increased life expectancy. And the second one, you can choose living in busy city or contact sport. So it's your choice. Just try to make a sentence.
Yeah, yes. The main advantage of doing contact sport is uh,
Is that, after that is that if you want to begin your second part with subject or subject pronoun, you say is that. If
yes,
you say is, after that is to. So is to go out, is to play, is to drink, okay? But is that you can, for example, something. So after is, if you want to begin and start your second part using subject or subject pronoun, you
yeah.
need to say is that. So something like divide and separate your sentence, divide it into two parts. Okay, so again, the main advantage of
The main advantage of um, doing contact sport is that um, the how can we call the player in contact sport, teacher? The player in contact sport.
of course, there are, no difference. You are a sport player, you're an athlete, so there is no difference.
I mean, like, how can is there any word to call them?
No, not because it depends, because actually we have general words for sports.
Yeah.
So there is no specific word to describe them. So you can say athlete or sport. So something is that.
Is that mm, player? Oh, I think that is that the player can earn very high income.
Is that you can have high income.
Yes. The no, it's like the player.
Okay, so can the players, yeah. Yeah, can be. Yeah, of course. The
Yeah.
next one
The principal issue with living in a city is uh is the frequent is the frequency of traffic jam.
Yeah. Okay. So principle, yeah. Issue. Okay. Well, in the for example, in the city is the effect of, for example, yeah, and maybe is the effect of pollution on lives, you know, so on health or for example life. So you can say something like this. And for example, the main advantage of doing contact sport is that you can learn how to defend yourself. So how
Yes.
to defend yourself, of course, is something like this. And number four, one obvious negative effect of,
One obvious negative effect of doing contact sport is the danger, or no, is the danger that the player can be affected.
so again, it wasn't good. Again, it's danger is not good. Effect of is danger. No, this is not effect. Okay, is being dangerous is okay. Is, for example, is to be dangerous, or is being dangerous, for example, to your health and your maybe physical condition. So it's okay. But is danger is not good.
Why it's not good, teacher?
Because, you know, one obvious negative effect of doing contact sport is danger. What it means, it doesn't make sense. Is being, okay, so if you want to talk about being dangerous, you need to maybe extend your answer. So you need to give more details. Okay, is being dangerous, for example, to your health or something like this?
Yeah.
Is that you may, for example, hurt yourself? Okay, so something like this. And number five, another disadvantage of,
But teacher,
yes.
I still think that's the danger. I think that danger is now dangerous, and why can't we use it?
Okay, so one negative, for example, is danger. Danger is a noun.
Yes.
So why is danger? For example, one obvious negative effect of doing contact sport is, for example, I don't know, something like risk. Does it make sense? Not. It's not enough. Danger, actually, what for? Why? Why danger? So now you need something else. Okay? It's not enough. It's danger. Danger is not effect, actually negative effect. It's the result of something.
Yes.
Maybe, you know, for example, of course, it's danger or being dangerous can be, for example, I don't know, something like aspects of doing, but one of aspects of doing contact sport. What about negative effect? Effect. Danger is not effect. Get it?
Why? Um,
Because it can't be. It doesn't make sense.
yes, yes, I know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So, number five, another disadvantage of,
Another disadvantage of living, I don't know, doing contact sports uh, is risking your life.
okay, risking, no, is that was good, but let me make it better. Is that you are at risk of
Yeah.
getting hurt, you know? So you are at risk of getting hurt or maybe injured. So you are at risk. Okay, so risking, no, at risk is better here. And number 6.
Wait, teacher.
Overall, the
I,
benefits
I,
of.
I didn't get what you mean.
Okay. Okay,
Can can
number
you
5.
can you repeat again?
Let me write it. Let me
Yeah.
write it on the board. So of course, another disadvantage, for example, of contact sports or doing contact sport
Yeah.
is that you are at, for example, risk of getting hurt or injured. Get it?
Yes.
Is that
Okay.
okay? Let me change this. Well, where is my, okay, so here, let me, well, and overall,
Overall, the benefits of living in a big city outweighs the drawbacks because uh, because uh, the life in a city can enhance all the all necessary skills that a children need.
of course, skills, and you mean facilities, so something like, there are many facilities available,
Yes.
than a small town, so of course, you're right. Very good. Okay, and now we have topic sentence and possible supporting ideas. Which two are not effective at developing this topic sentence idea further? So, one obvious benefit of participating in a contact sport is the improvement in one's physical health and well-being. Now, let's read them. Which one or which two are not effective? They're not something, related to this topic sentence. So, let's read them and tell me which one and why.
Um, one one obvious benefit of participating in a contact sport is the improvement in one's physical health and well-being. Hmm. There are just two that not effective, teacher.
Two, of course, two of them are not actually good
Mm,
and effective at developing.
I think number five. The first one is number five.
Number 5, let me check. The healthier you are, the less likely you are. Yeah, of course. Of course, you're right. It's not definitely related. And the second one,
Six. Number six.
but sometimes risky nature of sports such as rugby or cycle. Okay, considering that positive. No, no,
It's. I think that it not involved.
of course. Look, not only that, but sometimes the risky nature of sports such as rugby or ice hockey also demand intense level of concentration that positively affect mental awareness. So it's really good for our mental awareness. So it's improve our physical health. So, so no, it's really effective to support our main sentence. Uh, Another one.
Right.
So let me help you. Let's have a look at number 2. Any physical exercise, however minimal, is bound to improve fitness in some way, but studies show that boxing in particular produces the fittest and sharpest athletes of any sport there is. So it's good, I think, yes. It can be used, so it's an example. Now, number 3. On the other hand, it's arguable that the potential dangers involved in doing so and injuries and inevitable, after all, outweigh any. Oh, so it's not good. So it means that, dangers are in more important level than benefits. So we can say that actually it's illogical because it actually indicates opposition, contradiction. So number 3, I think. So 3 and 5. Do you agree?
But I also think that number 3 is also it can be the sentence against the main idea, and I think it's
Of course,
also
against. Of course, against.
and
So
it's
we want to develop the topic sentence, so we need some supporting ideas, okay? Not the ideas that are against our topic sentence. And
yes,
this one, as you can see, actually number 3 argues the opposite to the topic sentence, so it can't develop.
yes,
Get it?
yes. Okay.
Very good. Okay, now let's keep going and match the 4 possible supporting ideas you identified in exercise 4 with their function in relation to the topic sentence. Okay, may I ask you to do this?
Yes.
A, it gives specific supporting example. Example.
You think same. Number 6.
Number 6, okay, so it gives specific supporting example. So we need to actually have an example of actually contact sport.
I think it's not giving example. It's just
So what we have, but we have. So because look, but studies show that boxing in particular, for example, produces the fittest and sharpest athletes of any sport there is. So why no?
yes. Okay.
Yeah, so we are talking about physical exercise, and after that we have an example in particular, for example, boxing. Yeah.
Yes.
And the next one, it uses a cause and effect argument to clarify the idea. Cause and effect.
Hmm. Uh, Number 4. Yes. Number 4.
Not sure. Despite the fact that there have been many accidents and even occasional actually fatalities, the vast majority of people who take part gain a high level. No, it's not. So why? Why do you think 4?
Because it say that despite the fact is
So what is effect and cause?
uh,
Is it hard? Let me help you. So look, cause and effect. So it uses a cause and effect argument to clarify the idea. What's the idea?
ah,
One
but teacher,
obvious, yeah,
I think that I know.
of course you know. So which one? Effects.
Number 3
No.
is
3 and you said
uh,
3 and 5 are removed. So we don't consider them as answers. As we said, they are not effective at developing. So 3 and 5, no. So which one?
I but I see that it say the cause, and
No,
I just think that in number 3 it had the cause.
no. Look, cause of what? Cause for what? On the other hand, it's arguable that the potential dangers involved in doing so and injuries are inevitable, after all, outweigh any benefits. So what cause? So where is cause and effect here? Nothing. So no, this is only a contradiction, and maybe it's actually states an argument opposite, arguments. So no. Look, one obvious benefit of participating in a contact sport is the improvement in one's physical health. So, regularly taking part in a demanding and potentially dangerous activity, so it means contact sport, leads to enhanced physical conditioning as well as improved speed of thought and reaction time. So what is the effect of doing contact sport is to improving speed of thought and reaction time. And
But
what is the cause? Regularly taking part in demanding and potentially dangerous activities. Get it? So what is cause? What is effect? Cause is contact sport, demanding and potentially dangerous activities. And what is effect? The result is improving the speed of thought and reaction time.
yes,
Get it? So
but I
this
think
one.
that, but I just thought that cause and effect is something that uh, maybe is harmful to the player.
No. Of course it's helpful. Look, it's helpful. Of course it's
But why?
helpful.
But why is helpful and it called cause? Because cause is like I think that's something that damage.
No, 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 no. Cause means actually maybe something that makes a result, makes effect. For example, if I do the sports, I will be more, healthier and I don't know, stronger, okay? Maybe
Yes.
more focused. So this is effect. Cause is doing the sport that makes a result, okay? And the result is the effect. Get it?
Teacher, can you scroll
Of
down to
course, yes,
for
of
me to
course.
see again? Yes,
Clarify the idea.
it's right. Cause and effect.
Of course.
How can it be helpful, teacher?
Okay, I told you, you can see it can improve the speed of thought and
Yeah.
reaction time.
And if is if so, I think it should use some word different from cause because cause is like
Look,
damage.
let me say something. No, 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 of course no. Definitely no. So don't think. Let me say something.
Yes.
Cause and effect, advantage, disadvantage, agree, disagree. Okay, there are different actually forms and different types of writing task two.
Yes.
So we have cause and effect. I will actually explain and describe this, this type in details later. So now we are talking about advantage, disadvantage. So I'm not going to actually discuss it more, but there is something that you need to know. Cause is
Yes.
something that makes an effect. This is cause. For example,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
leaving lots of people or a significant number of people in cities causes air pollution.
And
So
yes,
this is cause and this is effect. Effect is actually uh, air pollution. Get it?
yes. And it's
Uh,
not helpful. It's harmful.
no, it's not, not all the time. So why do you think
Uh,
cause should be harmful? No, it
yeah.
doesn't hurt. So it's not something new that you think, okay, because it's cause, so it needs to make a bad result.
Uh,
No. For example, studying more causes geniusness. So you will be smarter if you study more.
yes, I
Okay?
get it now. Yeah, thank you, Richard.
You're welcome. And the next one.
Mm. It supports the topic sentence but shows a contrasting view that looks at another side of the argument.
So let me help you. Just let me remove actually the numbers that we can't use anymore. So between 4 and 6.
Number 4, absolutely.
Of course, yes, very good. And the last one, additional point to strengthen the idea in the topic sentence. As you can see, not only, but
Yeah.
sometimes, so actually it's adds. So number 6. Well, okay, now get it? So any questions related to this part? Is it
No,
clear now?
yes,
Okay,
it's very clear now.
very good. Okay. Well, so this one. Uh, Number 6, write to supporting sentences for this topic sentence. So I want you to tell me 2 maybe supporting sentences. One significant drawback is the fact that participating in contact sport can cause injury and some extreme cases death. So you tell me 2 support this topic sentence.
Mm,
You can create some examples, and no matter if they are based on factual information or no, if they're really true or no, just create something. For example, a sport like this.
yeah, yes. And in oh wait, wait. I think that this despite the despite the harmful issues, I know despite the harmful impact of this of contact sports, the number of participants.
I say no. Why? Because first of all, I'm sorry I interrupted you, but I want to actually notice something that you say despite of. When you say despite of being dangerous, it means I want to say something that they are useful. They're good, so they have advantage. So, but you need to support this topic sentence and you need to describe maybe disadvantages, drawbacks. So you can say despite. You can say despite of being very popular, being very popular is okay. Despite of being very popular, they are really dangerous and they can cause maybe long-term damage. That's okay. But at the beginning, you can say despite of being dangerous. Get it? Let me help you. For example, I want to support this topic sentence.
Yes.
First of all, I need to know what this sentence is about. Let me underline my keywords to get help. Drawbacks and examples, okay? So we are talking about drawbacks, disadvantages. So I need to support, I need to explain it more. What other disadvantages? Now I say, despite of being dangerous, they are very popular sports. Did I support this sentence? No, nothing related to this sentence. So I don't say. But let me write something and you tell me your opinion. What do you think about this?
There is evidence.
It's
And it's also, and I think it's not different with my sentence.
okay. May I ask you to say your sentence? I want to write it on the board. Would you say again?
Um, despite oh, despite the harmful impact of this of the context sport.
Wait. Impact, okay? Despite
Of despite impact of the contact sport.
okay, so
Uh, come the number of participants isn't seem to be reduced.
isn't seem to be reduced. Let's talk about this. First, grammatical mistake. So, first of all, this one, wrong. This one, wrong. So, in
Right.
spite of or despite. Despite of, no. So in spite of or despite the harmful impact of the contact sport, the number of participants doesn't seem to be reduced. Doesn't seem, not isn't.
Yeah.
But so how, would you tell me how you are supporting? What's the logical relation and connection between this sentence and my topic, your topic sentence? So of course, the number of participants doesn't seem to be reduced in spite of the harmful impact. So
Yes, I know that it's not support the topic sentence and it's wrong, but I think this sentence is also the
Course you can
same.
use it. Of course you can use it, but when you want to make a contrast, not support, because you have actually this one, this course marker, despite to that is used to make contrast. This is contrasting view. So this contrasting view, of course, can support, but you know, maybe look,
Yeah.
see. Let me actually another one, this one. Despite the fact that there have been many accidents and even occasional actually fatalities, the vast majority of people who take part gain a high level of fitness. It's okay. This one, this actually paragraph supports our topic sentence. Of course, this is contrasting view, but there is a point here. It makes a contrast, but again, actually, it, you know, discusses the topics and something related to the topic sentence. We are talking about, you know, health and, you know, maybe health condition and physical health. But the number of people, the number of participants is not related to health condition. Get it? So it makes contrast, but it's not related to our topic sentence. Get it?
It means that we can make the contrast, but we need to like this contrast need to involve in the topic.
Of course, yes. You can definitely, yes. Your idea can be contrasting. For example, despite of harmful impact of some contact sports, you know, the number of participants who could, for example, here, now you can use it, for example, who could gain a high level of fitness, actually, you know, is considerable. So it means you are supporting your topic sentence because you say, okay, some of them are harmful, we know, but some of them no. And people who, for example, take part in this type of sports can gain high level of fitness and health. Get it? But the number of participants is not related to this topic sentence. Get it? Is it clear now?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
I
Okay.
I just thought that we can write the contrast of the topic sentence.
No, listen to me, listen carefully. We need to support our topic sentence. Everything should be related to. Of course, for example, you are writing, it's okay. Now you can write actually this, you can use this sentence, but not in order to support your topic sentence because your topic sentence is not related to this. You know, we are not, you know, we don't have anything about the number of participants in our topic sentence. So it's not related. Okay.
Yes.
And I told you that you can create example. Look, there is evidence. What evidence? I don't know. Just I think there is evidence that some sports, just I heard, such as boxing, can cause long-term brain damage. There is, you know, I think it's something that I heard, so I can use it. It's okay. I'm not sure, but I'm using it, so it's okay. You know, of course, I'm not giving the evidence, saying this evidence according to this evidence. No, you know, there is evidence, but where, when, we don't know, just evidence. Okay.
Yes. Teacher,
Okay.
teacher. And in my sentence, if I remove the word despite of and I change the number of participants into the number of participants in this in the context box, is it okay?
So you say the not the harmful impact. You say the harmful impact of contact sport. So would you say it again? Because if you, so what you would, so how to write it? So despite the number, so why? Say it again, then I can tell you if it's correct or no.
Despite of the harmful
Despite
impact.
of no. just despite. So
Ah,
let me say something.
oh,
If
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
difficult
Right,
for
right.
you, if it's difficult, just say in spite of. In
Yes.
spite of.
Despite the harmful impact of the contact sport, the number of participants in this kind of sport doesn't seem to be reduced. And it's also related to
So let me say something. You can say, in spite of the harmful impact of contacts of some contact sport, the number of participants doesn't seem to be reduced. You know, and for example, it can be, I don't know, something like it can be due to, for example, the number of people who could gain physical, I don't know, health, good physical health, and something like condition or something like this. So you need to say something related to your topic sentence. This one is not related to the topic sentence. We don't have anything about the number of participants. So it's not related to your topic sentence.
it's like we expand the topic sentence.
It's like, for example, you are giving more details. Just this. You're not supporting. You are adding details, but not in order to support your topic sentence. You know?
Yeah.
So,
It means like I can add another idea. It's
of
just like
course, just try to add something else to make it better. It's good, but it's not enough. I want to say that it's not enough. Try to expand your answer, okay? Try to, when you want to support your topic sentence, you need to discuss the words and phrases that actually are mentioned in your subtopic sentence. So your topic sentence is about health, is about physical health, is about well-being, okay? So you need to mention them, but you haven't. Look, nothing,
yeah,
just
yes.
this, okay? The only thing that you said is that they are harmful. And this is a contradiction. It doesn't support. You say that they are harmful. Just this.
Yes. Okay. And
Okay?
understand now.
Okay, very good. Well, okay. Okay. And you can say something like this. For example, you can say, what is more, something like broken bones and, for example, muscles problems are common even in non-violent sports, contact sport like football. So because we have some problems in football, football is contact sport, but that is actually non-violent. It's not violent. So we have violent and non-violent contact sport. Football is contact sport. So we can see some, I don't know, difficulties, some problems, some issues, I don't know, broken bones, broken nose, I don't know, something like nose fracture, muscle problems. So we see something like, so it's something like so you're supporting your topic sentence.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and now here.
Teacher.
Yes.
Can you scroll up to exercise 5?
5, of course.
No, 4, number 4, yes.
4, of course.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and this part, it can be considered as maybe one of the important factors in order to boost your score. Coherence and cohesion. You need to make a whole. It means you need to use discourse markers in order to make connection among sentences, make a whole. Sometimes some candidates, for example, I write a very good sentence, then I leave it. And again, I begin with another sentence. So you need to make a whole, like a story. So you need to use discourse markers whenever it's necessary, it's essential. Okay, and of course, it's really important to know the reason that you are using. For example, if I want to add detail, if I want to make contrast, if I want to, for example, give examples, if I want to summarize my information. So as you know, we have different discourse markers. Now, I want you to do something, okay? Well, okay, so uh, let me check this one. For this task, two advantages and disadvantages question, discuss in which order you could put notes so that they form a logical paragraph. For example, look, this is an example. It's not really important, but let's do this. In terms of personal health and fitness, what are the advantages and disadvantages of living in a busy city? So, which one can be your first statement? Which one?
Statement.
Which one is the first one? Which one can be the first one, the first sentence that you write? Which one? This one or this one or this one?
Well, I just read. I just look through it.
Which one?
I think that in terms of city, in cities, many gyms.
Great. In cities, of course. And after that, you can give an example.
Yes, 250 gyms
Of
in my capital.
course, where, for example, and after that,
Gyms part of larger chains. People can use any in city.
of course, very good. And the last one, traditional audio. So we have something like this. So let me explain again. When we say coherence, it means your essay actually should be really understandable. So it should be easy to follow and understand your essay. And when I say cohesion, it means actually it should be natural, logical.
Yes.
So from one idea to the next one. So it's something like logical connection relation marks between sentences, natural. Okay. Well, now it's your time to do this one. Look at these discourse markers and please fill in the blanks using the correct and appropriate one in order to make your essay.
Teacher, excuse me.
Yes, yes. Of course,
But
yes.
uh, but I don't know why the. Can you scroll up? Yes. I don't know like the last sentence can be linked with the example.
So, oh, this one?
Yes.
Okay, so of course. Well, so as you can see, first of all, so we have what is a question? The advantages and disadvantages of living in busy city. And we are talking about health and fitness. Gyms, part of larger chains, and people can use any in city. Okay, so of course, gyms, personal health, fitness. So people you can use in any city. So it's definitely related. So why? I don't get what you mean. So it's definitely related. You can see the keyword.
It's like I don't know why we arrange this after
You
the
mean if
exam.
you want to, okay, it's okay. For example, there is another one, another form that you can say. Right, for example, you can say, traditional idea, rural life is healthier. So this is your first one. In cities, many gyms. For example, 250 gyms in my capital city. Gyms part of larger. So you can say, actually, you can follow this structure. So it's okay. You know, I don't want to say that this is the only way. We only want to make a logical order. So it's okay. You can change them no
Yeah.
matter. Get it? Okay. Well, let's keep going. And part 8, read it, pay attention, and try to, of course, you have more than one alternative to fill in the blanks, okay, for each gap.
One positive aspect of city life is that there are generally a large number of fitness complexes available for members of the public to join, and most cater for the requirements of all the customers, whether those be for running machines, for weight training, and so on. Uh, for instance, in my city,
Excellent. Yeah. So, and for instance, okay, is there any other alternative that you can use? Another word for instance.
for example,
Excellent, for example, and this one is really good. I like it, by way of example. So you can say something like, yeah, they're the same. By way of example, for instance, or for example. So, but
yeah.
for example is too basic, you know? For example, for IELTS is too basic, so it's better to use another, actually, discourse marker. Very good. Number 2.
Yeah. Allowing reason as a result,
No, not at all. Not at all. It's too actually early to say as a result.
uh, moreover,
Excellent. You're adding information. So, moreover, or
what's more,
of course, what's more, or
in addition to this,
of
okay.
course. Very good. And number 3.
Um, and it is convenient for the members to be able to visit a range of locations. Yes, the last one. As a result, because of this, consequently.
Course, as a result, because of this, and consequently, excellent. Now you can use as a result. Very good. Well, and now read a candidate's paragraph and answer the question. So let's read this part, okay? And tell me, does the paragraph have a clear topic sentence? If so, what is it? So read it and tell me what you think.
Uh, I think no,
Why no?
because they just say that there are many teams and they don't say the reason they have many teams.
Okay, topic sentence. Topic sentence. Look.
Yes,
So we have does have a clear topic sentence, and as I said, you can locate and you can find the topic sentence at the beginning your paragraph. So look, one of the advantages of living in a city is that there are many gym facilities. That's great. So why not? This is topic sentence and it's very clear. So what's the problem with it?
I think that's why we just said there are many teams, and I think it's not clear for a reader.
Why it's not clear for reader? We have a paragraph about gyms And we have some examples and some supporting ideas to support the first sentence. So the first sentence is our topic sentence, and of course the rest of paragraph, or include some supporting ideas to support this one. So why not? I know what you mean. You expect to have something more general, maybe. You think that, okay, managing is something like very, I don't know, detail, or so it's not really general, so it's not an appropriate sentence for topic sentence. I know. But now we are talking about one paragraph, not an essay. Just one paragraph. For this paragraph, it's okay because the whole paragraph, the whole it is about gyms. Yeah?
Yes.
So this can be our topic sentence. And number two, do the ideas follow logically from one another?
Yes.
Yeah, I do agree. Yes, of course. And number three, would you read it, please?
What function, example, cause and effect, addition or contrast does each half of the analytic core makers have? Yes, of course.
So no, what function? This is not yes, no question. This is WH question. So
Yeah.
example, like, for example, this is discourse marker. This is what function. Example, for example, and cause and effect. Cause and effect. Which discourse marker?
Cause. Uh,
When we say cause, because, because, because people, this is because, so, so cause, because. So yeah, and effect, for example, cause and effect. So for example, what this means is that, another one, cause and effect. There is a lot of choice available to public. Okay. And the third one, addition.
but teacher,
Yes.
in the question, this is because the traditional belief is that living in the countryside means that you do more exercise. It, I think it doesn't cause or affect.
Why? This is because the traditional belief is that living in the countryside means that you do more exercise. So what is cause? Living in countryside. What is effect? Actually, doing more exercise and living in countryside. So effective doing more exercise, cause is living in countryside. So why?
It's like, for example, if we say it calls something like, if you do more homework, it calls you smarter,
Of course. Of course.
and it's have a cause. But if we say in this sentence is living in the countryside, means I think it's not cause anything. It
Okay,
just
of course, there is a traditional belief here. People believe if you live in countryside or living in the countryside, cause actually causes doing more exercise. Okay, so it's something like cause and effect. The effect of living in countryside is to do more exercise. People believe, of course. Okay?
yes, okay. Ah, yeah, okay. I get it.
And now, the next one, addition. Addition or contrast? Which one addition?
Hmm. Furthermore,
Yeah, furthermore. And contrast?
despite this,
Of course.
uh,
However,
like,
despite this, of course, both of them. Number four, which discourse marker is incorrectly used? Now, one of them maybe is incorrectly used, and which one can be?
I think what this means is that
No, it's correct. Definitely correct.
what is the discourse marker teacher?
What is discourse marker? As you can see, the words like because, despite this, however, for example, what this means. Okay, so all these words and phrases are called discourse markers. It means you can use them in order to put the events in order. Okay, in order and to make contrast, to add details, to give example. So they are discourse markers. Now, which one of these underline discourse markers is used incorrectly?
I think
I recommend reading this sentence and then tell me what you think.
I think because
Of course. So do you have any other alternative? Something else should be used instead of because, and what it is?
uh,
Of course, people can visit any gym. This is not the reason. So why do you say because? These gyms are often part of larger chains, so people can visit any gym. So therefore, or maybe as a result, people can visit. But because it's not, of course, a correct optional alternative. And number five, which discourse marker or markers could be omitted without actually impeding the logical, flow of ideas. So which means that it's okay. If you can remove it. And actually, it doesn't make any changes on the meaning of.
teacher and as you say because can change into so.
So, of course,
Yeah,
can be
okay.
changed. So, or therefore.
Yeah.
So, therefore, yeah, both of them. And number, okay, five. Which discourse markers can be removed without changing the meaning of the paragraph?
Um, what is impeding teacher?
It means without making change or affecting.
Yes. Mm.
So which one can be removed without actually maybe changing the meaning or something like, prevent, the logical flow of ideas. So which one? It's not really, oh, we want to say that. Which one is not actually important?
Yeah, yes. I think, for example,
For example, let me check. So why? You are giving an example. So why you change it? Of course, no. And when you are giving example, you should say that this is example, you know. But what do you think about this one? Furthermore, if I remove it, what do you
oh,
think?
yes.
These gems are often, yeah, of course, it can be. Or, or, or what do you think about this one? This is because the traditional, okay, let me remove it. The traditional belief is, if I remove it, I think it's better. You know, even it's better if I remove it.
No, I think the spider is very easily. If we remove it, maybe it's hard to.
I think, you know, so it can be omitted because, you know, there is nothing really important with it. So this is because the traditional, okay. But you can say the traditional belief is that living in the countryside means that you do more exercise. And of course, here, you know, for example, we have however. It's not really essential. You know, in the previous line, we are talking about countryside, and now, however, the increasing number of gym memberships in cities does mean that these attitudes is slowly changing. So we can remove it. It's okay. Of course, being is good, not to be is good. So, but you can.
Yeah,
You,
okay.
okay. Well, and now look at the essay question and the three introductions below. What are the strengths and weaknesses of each one? So let's read the question and the three introductions and tell me about, you know, good and maybe weak and strength points. First, let's talk about A.
Is
Just
in many,
read the question and then tell me.
yes. In many countries, basic health care provision for the population is funded and maintained by the state. Yet for many others, only private teacher.
Private care.
Private care is available. This raises the question of why some countries choose one system over the other. What are the pros and cons of offering free health care? Continue. Uh,
No, just tell me about this one. If it's a good, maybe, or bad introduction.
Maybe it's great. It's good.
Yeah, it can be good. Of course, I do agree because we have a good paraphrase of question. Many countries offer a free healthcare system to their citizens rather than relying on private healthcare. In many countries, basic healthcare provision for the population is funded and maintained by the state. That's great. It means free. And yet, for many others, only private care is available. So that's good. That's good. And of course, we can guess, you know, for example, as an examiner, I can guess, you know, this, what will this essay discuss? Now let's talk about B. Let's check. How about this one?
Um, Basic health care is a basic human right. But having a free system has both upsides and downsides. In this essay, I will discuss them, including the ideas of how such a system is essential for poorer elements of society, and the problem of paying
For,
for
of paying for and maintaining a system like this.
of paying for and maintaining a system like this. Overall, I think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages.
What do you think?
It's like this is the introduction.
It's an introduction, and it's a great introduction. Very good. First, actually, you need to consider some points. What do you write in your introduction? The first thing, you need to paraphrase your question. And because you can actually, because you're going to discuss advantages and disadvantages, of course, you can state your opinion at the end of your introduction. So as you can see, this one is really good introduction, actually, I think I'm talking about the first one because I haven't read the third one. It paraphrases the question and very well. And, I think that, and it actually states, explain that I will discuss. So, oh, we will know. So, okay, what will you discuss? So we know now, okay. So it clearly tells us what the essay will be about. So we know. And of course, it's also states the candidate's opinion. That's good. So as requested, because look,
Yeah.
okay, look, uh, okay, so look at this one and give your opinion. So the question asked us to give our opinion. Okay, so this one can be a great one. And so of course, if you have the same question, so you can use this introduction. This one is good. And the last one,
So,
C. Yes,
can I have the question?
of course, yes.
It's like in the in the introduction of writing task 2.
Yeah.
And if the question say that discuss the advantages and disadvantages, I need to like uh, write the sentence that improve the topic sentence.
Okay, it's not a topic sentence, is a sentence that you write. It's something like this is question. You need to, in advantage, disadvantage, you need to paraphrase the
Yeah.
question. After paraphrasing the question, you need to tell the examiner what you will discuss. I will discuss both advantages and disadvantages. And if the question asks you to give opinion, you give your opinion. Okay? So actually the topic sentence can be the paraphrase of your question. Okay?
Yes.
And the last one.
Wait, I need to read again.
Of
Let
course, yes. Of
let's
course,
see.
yes. Of course.
Teacher, can I take note
Of course.
the summary of the introduction? Yeah.
Yeah, let me say something. I will send it to you. If you want to have it, I will send it to you.
No, no, it's like I would like to take note the summary of how
Of course, yes. Of
of
course,
the way.
yes.
Yeah. This means that first we need to paraphrase and then we need to say that to
Yes.
in this essay I will discuss
First.
advantages and
Of
disadvantages.
course, yes. Of course. So first paraphrase, the most important is a good paraphrase. So the most important thing, paraphrase it clearly. After that, you will state what you will actually discuss in essay. And if it asks, you can give your opinion. If no, it's not essential.
and it is necessary to write a sentence, improve the topic sentence in the introduction.
Improve the topic sentence. What is topic sentence? We are talking about question. Topic sentence is the sentence that you write in order to paraphrase your question. And topic sentence, this is, if you mean this one, your question, this is your question. Many countries, and you need to, of course, you need to paraphrase it, and then you will discuss, you know, both sides. If you think, for example, it has I don't know, advantages, disadvantages, or maybe just advantage. So you will discuss and you will explain.
I mean like do I need to expand the sentence that I have paraphrased in the introduction?
No, 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 you don't need, because you have main body, then you can explain. No.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Yes, I'm finished, teacher.
Okay, very good. And as you can see, the last one is the worst one. You know, it's not anything, you know, so it can't be considered as an introduction. So number 3, nothing. Okay, so it's not really good. So just some countries offer a free healthcare system and other relies on private healthcare. So exactly the same, I think, you know, exactly the same of questions. So nothing. And well, okay, yeah. So we need to skip this part for the next session, and I will send you a sample of advantage, disadvantage task, and I want you to start it. And next session, of course, we will talk about it. And I want you to write an essay, at least 250 words about this one. In many countries around the world, life expectancy is increasing. So discuss the advantages and disadvantages and give your opinion. I want you to write and send your essay to me, okay? Yeah.
Could you send me the structure of
So I will send you a sample, and you can use the structure: introduction, main body, conclusion. So again, we have introduction, 1 paragraph advantage, 1 paragraph disadvantage, and summarizing of actually the main point of your essay. I will send you a sample. You can check. If you have any question, we can do this next session, okay?
Teacher, one more question.
Of course, yes.
Can I completely like give advantage and not disadvantage?
Of course, if you think there is no disadvantage, you can say that I think there is no disadvantage, so I will discuss the advantages of, for example, this topic in my essay. Of course, yes.
Yes, okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, and have a great and fruitful week, and see you next session.
Bye, teacher. Have a nice
Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good night.